Well, it's absolutely one of the best golf courses I think we've ever played. The guys absolutely loved it. It's a Alistair McKenzie design. Sits in the hills above Santa Cruz, overlooks the ocean. So the setting's absolutely perfect. Everything was there for us to play well, and we just didn't quite finish it off. At times our youth really exposes itself, and that type of golf course really shows it. We just didn't capitalize on the par fives, which we need to do. We've got the length. We just didn't make the putts or convert our up and downs to make the birdies. And then we have to absolutely make good shot selection and good decisions when the opportunity is there on the tough par fours. There's some critical holes on that golf course, so we just didn't quite do it. But it's good because it really exposed some things that our guys needed to see, and really showed us some areas that we need to work on going into the postseason. Well, the best part about the postseason is anything prior to now doesn't count, doesn't mean anything. So it's exciting for us because this is where the fun begins. Our guys are so excited about postseason. They're excited about going back to Arizona State. We played well there a couple weeks ago. It's going to be a hard, fast track. The weather's going to be hot. The golf course is going to be able to yield a lot of birdies and a lot of opportunities to score. So our guys need to be ready to go. They're excited for that. As a coaching staff, Ryan and I are excited about this week of preparation that we have before us, trying to get ready, trying to get our guys ready to go. And it's pretty exciting. Our guys really understand that the postseason is where UCLA shines. That's where we do our best, and we're looking forward to it. Actually, the last two events at Stanford, we led the field in birdies for teams. This week, we are just shy of Oregon on birdies. So we've got the ability to make birdies. I think it's just we have to cut down on our mistakes. The bogeys, that's what's costing us right now. The errant tee shot, the three putts that are unnecessary, the short sides, those type of things that just cost really our momentum. And the momentum is what you have to keep in a Pac-10 championship and a birdie fest like what this tournament's going to be. You've got to keep that momentum from the very beginning to the very end. So hopefully that's what our guys are going to understand. That's what we're trying to tell them, to just keep going, making sure that when they do make a mistake or the ball ends up where they don't want to be, that they minimize the damage as fast as they can. First of all, the Pac-10 in and of itself is superior and has the most depth of any conference out there right now. We've got basically 10 teams that are very, very good. The top half of the Pac-10 is in the top 5 or 6 in the country. So it's absolutely, 2 weeks ago we had Arizona leading the event at Arizona State through 36 holes. So, to answer your question, absolutely, this is anybody's tournament. I think the Pac-10, shows that it has the depth and it has the players from the very top to the very bottom. What's great about this event is going to be a 6-count 5, so that's unique to our conference. And so it just takes one more body, one more person that has to be able to go out and make birdies. I think that lends itself to the top teams, to the better teams, when you have more depth within your lineup. And we've got that. So, there's a lot of great teams, and it's going to take a lot of birdies. We've been at this event for several different occasions, Arizona State's tournament, and we've had regionals there 2 years ago where it just takes a lot of birdies. You got to make a lot of putts. And so our guys understand that. They're really, really are looking forward to going out there We felt like we let one slip away 2 weeks ago when we played there. We didn't play well the last round and let Washington play a great round and come back and beat us, and we finished second. So we feel like we have something to prove. We've been beat up a couple times by teams and let tournaments slip away. So we're really looking forward to being able to meet this challenge, go out there, and really put our best foot forward and absolutely get after it. Lineup's going to be Pedro, Alex, Ponis, Gregor, Connor, and Mario. That'll be our lineup for the week. We did get our first round pairings. We're playing with Washington and USC. It's a great pairing for us. We're first off of number 1, 7 a.m. So we should have very little wind. Greens are going to be in perfect condition, and we absolutely have to get off to a fast start. You can birdie, 1, 2, 3 right off the bat, and that's what we've got to do. We've got to get started because the other teams are going to. You can't sit around. You cannot afford in this event with these quality of teams on this golf course. You cannot sit back and wait, 6 or 7 holes and get comfortable into the event. You absolutely have to get started. So that's the exciting part. We understand that, and we're going to get fired up to start making birdies right off that first hole. We evaluate everything from practice to study habits to everything they're doing. Goes into account, and probably now what figures most is the year-long season. I mean, what have they done up to this point? We absolutely want to take everything into account and just figure out who's going to be, number 1, playing their best at that point, and number 2, who gets along with the team, where does the team chemistry fit in. All those things are important for us to really make a push to this year-end championship season.